Goodness gracious. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good afternoon, good evening. How you doing? This your one and only Facebook Minister Eric Robinson Jr. stepped on here. So today, I want to come on here and drop a little encouraging word / little wisdom nugget at the same time. So what I'm going to drop is and this live is a quick, it ain't going to be that long. This live is walking testimony. But even though I'm saying walking testimony, but the scripture you're going to hear, you're going to be like, what that got to do with a testimony? So let me read the scripture. We're going to go into it. And then as we go a little more into it, you'll be getting to really click on what it means, what it means, and how your light and a testimony goes together in its own way. So Matthew chapter 5, verse 14 through 16. If I'm wrong, I'll look you back up later and post it. But it says, NIV, to help a lot of people, because I know some people don't want to hear the these and the thous. You are the light of the world, a town built on a hill that cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl or under a bed. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. And I'm going to post it in the comments. So, Mr. Eric, what does light and testimony have to do with? How do they collaborate? How do they understand each other? It's very easy. The light is in you. The light is in you. But also, that light is the testimony that you have a relationship, you have a connection with God, and that your life is also, in a way, a testimony for someone else. May don't understand it at first. Maybe like, huh? Maybe like, what my life got to do with someone else? Easy. Because your light needs to shine for everyone to see. Your light needs to shine for people to know you have a relationship with God, that God dwells in you. That also let you know that God don't have a perspective of person. That God also will bless you as much as he blessed me. That as much he blessed the next person. As he blessed the next person. He does not have favorites. We are all his children. But you can't proclaim what you are if we're hiding our light from the world, hiding our relationship with God. Because your life may help somebody else out in a way that you never thought it would, because can my life actually be a blessing to someone else in ways? Yes. It may not be for everyone, but it may be for a specific type of people. It may be for certain times in the seasons. Everything comes in a due time and in a due season. But the light don't have a due time. A light don't have a due season. Your light's supposed to shine regardless. We gotta stop trying to hide our light. AK, we need to stop trying to hide our testimony, because our testimony can help somebody else who in need. Somebody's life testimony may have somebody who's out here on the street selling drugs or on drugs. It's an example. Don't let it go over your head, ladies and gentlemen. It's an example, pretty much, that somebody can change their life and say, if God can do it for him, he could do the same thing for me. He used to be out there on drugs. He used to be out there lying and fornicating and all this. Look what God did for him. Look what God did for her. So why am I trying to say, what am I saying about light and testimony? Your light is the testimony. Your testimony is the light to shine in somebody else and say, hey, you went through some of the things I went through, or you dealt with some of the things I dealt with. Wow. So God changed things in your favor, and now your light is able to shine for everybody else to see? Yes. They always say that a cheater is always a cheater. No. It's the choices that they make. But can they change away and move away from being a cheater? Yes. But it's two things about that. If they cheat on you, that's to a point that's letting you know they don't really want to be with you. It could be eternal issues that probably just going within in your relationship or even in your marriage. Or even to the point that, how shall I place this without making it sound like I'm offended? It's even to a point that, no, I'm going to leave that alone. Okay, God, I'm going to leave that part alone. But what I'm saying is, people can change. They have to want to change. People are hiding in light because they don't want everybody else to see it. But your light can illuminate some things and help somebody else out in some type of shape or form. But you won't know unless you have that communication, you have that conversation, or you allow God to lead and guide you to who you need to shine your light on, who you need to share your testimony with. Because I know some dudes that used to sell drugs, be out there in the streets, that's in ministry. They ain't ministers now. And they say, you know what, this ain't for me. No, I need to change. I'm not going to say no names out of respect, but they do tend my ministry. They walk in testimony. Like, if they can change and do a 360 and love for God and do what God called them to do and let their light shine and help other people who been going through the things or did some of the things that they did, ain't no telling what God could do for you. But you have to realize that there's particular parts of your life that you have that happen, you've been through, will help somebody else out. Will literally help somebody else out who in need, and they saying, well, God, help, I need help. Somebody, I need to know that you can work, you can change, you can move things. But you gotta want it. You gotta let it shine. You gotta allow it to be used as a testimony to somebody else. Remember, your light is meant to shine to help be a testimony and encouragement to other people. Not to be hid under beds and under pillows for nobody to see that God, and then claim God ain't doing nothing in your life. Remember, your light is meant to shine to be a testimony to somebody else to encourage them to come to God. This is your one and only Facebook minister, Minister Eric Robinson Jr. That was the brief, the heart-to-heart talk. Thank y'all, love y'all, appreciate y'all. Y'all have God bless morning, afternoon, evening, and night. God bless y'all. Love y'all. Remember, your life is a testimony to somebody else to change. Peace.